Now, do you mind if I just take 4 or 5 minutes to tell you a couple of things about us? Because, as a courtesy to you, I'd like to make sure that you understand, who we are and who you're, potentially going to work with. Okay. I'm going to make 5 points. Number 1, we are not fly-by-nighters. We're a local, family-owned business. We've been around for 10 years already. And that's a long time in the solar industry because they come and go, the solar companies. So we're proud of that. We're not going anywhere. Point number 2, one thing we're super proud of is our online reviews. We've got over 200 Google reviews and they are 100% 5-star. Our customers give us terrific reviews. Point number 3. We're only interested in helping you to get the best equipment. That doesn't mean the most expensive equipment. It means the best equipment in terms of return investment for you. There's a lot of panels, there's a lot of inverters, but I'm not only talking about the panels and inverters, we're only going to work with the best ones of those, but I'm also talking about, critically, the best racking systems. The racking system is the frame that holds the panels to your roof. And it's a very, very important piece of equipment. It's a hidden piece of equipment. Most solar companies won't tell you what racking system they're using, and most consumers won't know to ask. But it's super, super important. And we, in fact, highlight the racking system in our quotes because we want you to know what we're using. The racking system is hugely important because if you think about it practically, it's the main piece of infrastructure that interacts with your roof. It not only optimises your system, but it protects your roof. A top quality racking system is strong, light, and engineered in such a way that it minimises penetration into your roof, manages the wind load and the weight load and the vibration of the panels on your roof, so you don't get problems later. And there's a lot of heavy, cheap steel racking systems flooding into Australia that a lot of the cheaper companies are using. Our systems are the best racking systems. They're made of alloy, so they're strong and light, and they manage the system well and protect your roof. We also, of course, only focus on the top 12 panel brands. There's about 100 panel brands in Australia. We focus on the top 12. Engineered better than the others, better warranties, etc. Same with inverters. Point number 4, our installation process. It's very, very important to us, again, to protect your roof. We don't randomly subcontract out the installation process. We have 6 crews in Melbourne, 3 in Sydney. They're all senior Clean Energy Council accredited A-grade installers, top of the tree. We've been working with them for years. We know them, we trust them, they know us, they trust us. It's hugely important because not only will they optimise the system, they'll also protect your roof. And you'll get the opportunity to meet them through our process before we go to install. And point number 4 is there's a process that we follow. It's a 3-step process. We never go to install without having been on site first. So there's a 3-step process. Step number 1 is this conversation we're having now. Gives us the opportunity to understand your situation, gives you the opportunity to understand who we are, and we'll immediately after this conversation, as a courtesy to you, send you via email what's called a preliminary advice. A pre-site visit quote. If the numbers and the story and our processes appeal to you, the next step in the process is not installation, it is a site visit. You simply respond to our quote, say you'd like to have the second step, the site visit, and one of our 6 crews will turn up. They'll have the design pack with them. They'll know what we're trying to build together. They'll check out your roof. They'll check out your board. They'll answer all the questions you've got about where the inverter would go, where the cables would run, everything we need to know. They'll produce a site visit report for us, which 90% of the time confirms the quote. But if anything needs to change, that's when we both find out about it. And then you get the chance to discuss it with us. If you're happy after that site visit and you're happy to go ahead, then a few weeks later, we'll be on your roof for the installation.